Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about why you are so easy to love. So for this reading I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly why is it that you're so easy to love. So let's get straight into it. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see why you're so easy to love. So we've got 4 of Pentacles for you, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, pile 1, what I'm seeing for you, especially with this 4 of Pentacles coming up for you, I really do see that the reason why you're so easy to love is that you treasure people. People feel really cherished in your presence. They feel really loved like in your presence. So automatically kind of it makes it easier for them to love you, because you have so much love to give out and you care about your people so much. Whoever is close to you, whoever is in your inner circle, you really make them feel special, and because of that people want to make you feel special. And I do see that people become very possessive of you as well, especially if you're trying to walk away from them. Pile 1, I mean, not even if you're not trying to walk away from them, even if you're just like, trying to broaden your relationships and trying to make new friends or new connections, you would find that people really do get really possessive and jealous when it comes to you. They don't like it if you are talking to new people or trying to make new friends. It's not even about romantic relationships. I'm sure your partner is already like really possessive of you and feels really jealous, all of those things. But like if you are with a partner, that is. But if not, even like whenever or if ever you were in a relationship, you would have noticed that your person was like really possessive of you. But this is like in terms of everyone, this is like your friends, even your family. Everybody feels really possessive of you because they really do treasure you. Like, of course, like I said, you treasure people, you make them feel special, but people consider you to be special, and they know that you are one of a kind. You're not somebody who can be replaced. You're not somebody who can have a substitute, or some people even believe that there is nobody who's better than you. So people definitely consider you to be this precious thing, precious person, this treasure that they want to keep to themselves. And yeah, people do feel selfish when it comes to you. They want you all to themselves. They don't want to share you at all, because this 4 of Pentacles, you guys can clearly see how tightly this person's like holding on to his money. It doesn't want to let go. And of course, with this 8 of Cups coming up here, even if you're, especially like if you're trying to move on, or you're trying to make new friends, then this jealousy and this possessiveness kind of comes out to play. And you guys can, sometimes it can be really jarring for you that, okay, why are you being so possessive? Why are you acting so jealous? And you might think that people are overreacting or they're being melodramatic or something, but they truly feel that way about you. They're not being dramatic. It's their intense, their feelings are like so intense for you, pile 1, that they just can't help but, in your opinion, or in your case, like overreact, or be melodramatic, or it's just their feelings for you are like really intense. All right, so yeah. And then we've got this Queen of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Swords in reverse. People find it really easy to talk to you, pile 1. That's another reason why like people are so in love with you, and they find it so easy to love you. It's just you're so easy to talk to. You're so easy to open up to. It's very easy. People really don't feel any hesitation whatsoever when opening up to you. It doesn't matter if it's your first meeting, whether you're meeting after 5 years, whether you've been together for 5 months, or whatever. It doesn't, like, the time doesn't matter. what matters is like the energy that you give off, and you give off like I said, you give off a very nurturing and kind and loving energy, so people automatically feel accepted, they feel loved in your presence. They feel loved by you and accepted by you. So because of that, it makes it like really easy for people to kind of open up to you, to tell you their deepest, darkest secrets, whatever it is that they want to tell you, whether those secrets are big or small, that depends. But whatever it is, people just love to talk to you, and you're like really sweet. You're a very sweet person, very kind, very gentle, very like Queen of Cups energy, you know, like very nice and nurturing. But at the same time, of course, since this Queen of Cups is in reverse, so sometimes, you know, you kind of have to be a little harsh with them. You have to show a little bit of tough love, because that is, you understand that that is exactly what the person needs, or that is what is going to make a difference in that person's life. So you are also able to kind of understand people's needs in a very unique manner, because we have the Hanged Man coming up for you next. So I just do see that you're able to kind of figure out people's needs, whether they require tough love, whether they require some gentle loving. You are able to kind of understand that, and you have some really unique way of kind of talking to people. And I feel like you're really witty as well, Pile 1. Your wit, your humor, it's a very entertaining for people. And I feel like with the Hanged Man here, and along with the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, Six of Wands in reverse talks about, you know, humiliation and, you know, just like failure and kind of like those things, like disrespect and all. So I feel like you are somebody who kind of stands up, who bends over backwards for people who you think are being dealt with injustice. If you see any injustice happening, you do your best to stand up for that person. You do your best to kind of work hard for that person. It's just not something that you will ever tolerate. So that kind of shows your integrity as well, because we have the Hanged Man here. So I feel like no matter what happens, no matter what people say or do, no matter what you see around the world happening, you stay strong, you stick to your morals, your values, you never compromise on them, Pile 1. So that integrity of yours, that strength of yours to stay strong, because sometimes when it comes to peer pressure, when people give into peer pressure, they would do things they normally won't do, right? Or sometimes they'll be forced to do things that they don't want to do just because of peer pressure, just because they think that this is what everybody else is doing, so I should be doing the same thing. But you are not like that. You know what is right and what is wrong, and you are like, I don't care if the whole world is doing it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to participate in this. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if I face disrespect. It doesn't matter if people stop talking to me or something like that. But instead of people stop talking to you, it just makes people love you even more, because they see how genuine you are. They see how honest and strong you are, like morally strong, like you are of a strong character, a strong personality, and that just gives them another reason. If you're looking for reasons here, Pile 1, that kind of just gives them another reason to love you. And then we have this Ace of Wands and Page of Cups. These two cards just speak for themselves, Pile 1. You are a very creative individual. I told you, you're very witty. Your humor might be like really amazing. And with this Ace of Wands coming up and Page of Cups coming up, I do see that your humor is like, everybody loves your humor. Everybody loves being around you, because you express your humor in a creative way as well. Like, you always have the best jokes, the best stories to tell, the best way to entertain people. Nothing is impossible for you. Like, you know, because the Hanged Man's coming up, right? So you kind of coming up with possibilities, coming up with ways of entertaining people. It's just, you'll do whatever it takes. You'll come up with all sorts of ways. You'll learn things if you have to, but you will make sure that you are, you know, you are giving off that positive energy and people are feeling good in your presence. So very creative ways in which you express yourself, very creative ways in which you show your love to people and how much they mean to you. If it's your best friend's birthday, for example, Pile 1, you will do it in the most creative way. Like if you want to give them a present, you are going to be very creative about it. And if it's your partner, your person, your twin flame or whatever, you'll be very creative as well. Like if it's your anniversary or something, if it's their birthday, you'll try to make it the best it can be. You will do your best for them, and you'll be very, very creative. You'll come up with all sorts of ways to kind of, give them whatever it is that you want to give them. Like if you want to give them a gift of some kind, it's a present, or if you just want to express how much you love them and how much they mean to you, you will come up with the most creative ways of making that happen. And on the other hand, Ace of Wands also talks about like it corresponds to the element of fire, right, Palawan? So what I'm getting from the Ace of Wands for you right now is that, one, you're a very passionate person, incredibly passionate. And of course, when you are with someone, if you are in a relationship with someone, your passion is kind of what kind of, makes them keep coming back to you. You are the energy, like, in the relationship. Like, you bring a lot of amazing energy to the relationship, so it makes it really difficult for people to walk away from you. That's why I'm saying people get really possessive of you, because you're the energy that you bring, the vibe that you're bringing to the table, whether it's in a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship. It's exactly what that person is looking for, what the other person is always looking for. Because even whether like you're friends with someone, whether you're in a relationship with someone, you need a certain energy to continue being with that person, right? Pile one, it's not like that, that person has nothing and I'm just with them. Everybody has needs, everybody requires something or the other. But with this Ace of Wands coming up for you, you bring that fire to the table. You bring that intensity, that passion that another person requires. And that's what, and also with considering this is a suit of fire, you also bring like a lot of warmth as well. People feel really warm and cozy in your presence. They love being around you. You make them feel really, really comfortable. So yeah, you are a very intense person, and that's like in a good way, not in a bad way that you're scaring the other person. No way. You are intense and passionate in a really positive, like in the good sense, and that kind of gets people to be addicted to you at times, Pile One. So yeah, like they just can't help but fall for you. They can't help but just love you and just want to be around you. And of course, with this Page of Cups, yeah, with this like I'm saying, you have like a lot of energy here, Pile One. So that energy of yours, that vitality, that life, that spark inside of you, it kind of makes you have a very positive outlook towards life. Like, or even if you're just like, no, I'm a very pessimistic person, I don't have a positive outlook on life. But despite that, Pile One, when things require action, when it is required for you to do things, no matter how you view the world, you will kind of take action. And then you're not going to see that, okay, whether that thing is going to yield results or not. You just do it. You just make it happen. You're a person who makes things happen, Pile One. You are a go-getter. You are a doer rather than just, somebody who just talks. You do things. You always take action wherever it is required. And especially if people are telling you, and even if you believe that whatever you're trying to do is impossible, you still do it. And you make that possible for yourself and for the other people. So that quality of yours is something that also makes it really easy for people to kind of love you, because they know that if you are saying something, you will always follow through with your actions. So I just feel like there's a lot of trust that people have in you that makes it really easy to love you. You know how to get a person's trust, and you know how to maintain that trust. It's not just like, okay, I'm just gonna have that person trust me and then I'm just gonna walk away from them. No. You value people's trust a lot, Pile One. It's like maybe like one of your top priorities. If you have if you have a list of priorities, people's trust and maintaining that trust is like maybe like top 3 in your list. because it's that important. You understand how valuable trust is, you understand how precious it is, and you do your best to kind of hold on to that. Like we've got this Four of Pentacles coming up here, so you do your best to maintain that and make sure that nobody ever like doubts you. And then we have this Knight of Swords coming up along with this Hierophant in reverse. This Hierophant in reverse, Pile 1 tells me that you do not follow the status quo. You are like, you're your own person. You're like, I'm going to do whatever feels right to me. At times you are considered to be taboo. At times people do consider you to be an outcast and the odd one out. But they love you for that, because you are unembarrassingly, is that even a word? I don't know. But you're you, you know, you are authentically you. No pretense, no masks, nothing. You are you. Whether people accept it, whether people like it, that is up to them. You are not gonna, pretend to be somebody else just to appease the crowd, just to appease the public. You are not going to do that. You'll be like, this is me. I am going to do whatever it is that I believe is right. And you have your limitations. It's not like you're going around breaking laws or something like that. You are just like, you're just uniquely you, and you're not ashamed of that. You have some unique tastes and talents, and it's not like you try to hide them. You are open about it. And if you have some unique preferences, you're open about those as well. You're like, yeah, this is what I like. This is what I like. I know everybody else likes something, like maybe they like a particular movie. Maybe you don't like that particular movie. So you're just like, yeah, I don't like it. And you're not going to pretend to like something just because, it'll make you be loved by other people as well. So that honesty that you bring to the table, this go-getter attitude that you bring, that you have and you work on, this energy, I feel like you're full of energy here, Pile 1. It just never ends. You're always ready for something, especially when it comes to like taking care of people, loving people, giving your time and attention to them. Like probably I feel like you really understand how important that is, how important it is for people to get the time and the attention of another person. Probably you understand just how vital that is, so you try your best to give that to people, because you know that is exactly what they're lacking, what they're missing in their life. So you are really filling that gap. You're filling a huge gap in people's lives, a big hole that is there, a void that is there. You are filling that up with your beautiful energy. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have a strength. We have inner strength is a power within that pushes action into all areas of life. I told you, you're a go-getter. You are strong. Like I'm saying, you don't care whether something is going to work out or not. If you think that a particular thing requires action, you are going to put that action into play. And yeah, no matter the outcome, you're going to accept it. You'll be like, okay, this is what happened. This is how it was going to be. It's fine. And of course, when you're dealing with so many people, because like I'm saying, people feel so possessive of you. They don't want to let go of you. And something also tells me that there are a lot of people who love you, Pile 1. And you are aware of those people. You're like, yeah, I know. There are like so many. Oops, my bracelet just broke. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Anyways, so whatever it is, Pile 1, you are kind of, you're just like, okay, I'm going to deal with that. You know how many people love you, and you know that, okay, I need to give my love to this many people, and you do that. You are strong enough to do that. All right, then we have inspiration. An inspired mind is willing to reach beyond limitations. Okay. Wow, of course you are an inspiration. Why wouldn't you be? I mean, there's so much going on, because like I'm saying, you're so authentically you. The way you present yourself, the way you are just so honest about yourself and your preferences, your likes, dislikes, people will take inspiration from you, because people are tired. People are tired giving into peer pressure. People are tired of being, just wearing masks all the time, one pretense after the other. People are tired, and you give them that inspiration to be their authentic self. You give them the realization that it is better and it is freeing that they be themselves rather than trying to be somebody they're not. Then we have nurture. I told you this is something that I said at the beginning of your reading. We have nurturing your inner child supplies you with innocent joy of living. So I told you, you're very nurturing a person. People just love to talk to you because people feel treasured in your presence. They truly feel important. They're like, yeah, we are worth something. We have some value because pile one is talking to us. They're listening to us. They're not judging us. They're accepting us. So we are worth something. You make people feel worthy and valuable, pile one. And of course, we have nurture. You take care of them and you heal people in terms of their wounds, whatever emotional, psychological wounds they have. You really work on kind of healing them, and sometimes you do it without even realizing that you're doing it. But that's what I'm saying. You love so purely and so authentically that whatever wound a person is carrying, it just automatically kind of just goes away. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, pile one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why you're so easy to love. We have 7 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, Death, 8 of Wands. Whoa. Okay, then we have a 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, pile two, you are really helping people out here. Like, you, in a way, you're saving people. You are doing that. You are going to that level where people are literally feel as if, you are rescuing them, you're saving them, and they truly give that credit to you. Like, if they are able to come out of a difficult situation, they are able to kind of go from like the dark to the light to the bad, from the bad to the good. They give that credit to you because you really are helping people kind of take control of their lives. You, pile two, you are doing so much for people. I don't even know if you're aware of it. To be honest, I really don't know if you're aware of it. But you free people. Pile two, we have the Devil in reverse coming up. We have Death coming up. You bring that transformation to a people. You know how, like, when the caterpillar is kind of turning into a butterfly. I'm going to give this example because that's the only example that's coming to my mind at this point. But you know that when the caterpillar is trying to turn into a butterfly, it kind of goes into this cocoon, kind of traps itself in this thing, like in this shell, right? And when it emerges, like when it's free of that shell, it turns into a butterfly. It's completely transformed. So it's the same thing with you. With people who are trapped, I'm talking mainly emotionally and psychologically, when they are trapped in terms of their own negative self-beliefs, their negative thinking, mindset, or their circumstances. If they're feeling trapped, you come and kind of, free them of that entrapment, of that imprisonment. You set people free, pile two. You kind of make people realize that it is their life, their choices that define how their life is going to be. And it's not like other people who are there to kind of dictate how a person's life is going to be. And you certainly kind of don't believe, and you kind of make people feel as if, even their circumstances, like they have the power to kind of overcome their circumstances, like obviously, like if they're negative circumstances. But that's the whole thing. You make people realize their strengths, and you make people believe in themselves to the point where they're able to kind of transform into a better version of themselves. They're able to transform into a version who is free, who can do whatever they want, who is once again in control of their life. I don't know if you are aware of what a huge impact you are making on people's lives. And since you bring them out of that negative energy, you bring them out of the dark, pile two, of course people are going to find it really easy to love you because they're like, this person stood by me, pile two stood by me. They were there when nobody else was. They helped me out when I felt truly alone. You are that person who is there for people. Look at this 8 of Wands. Look at this one. It's holding this wand with this light thing coming out of it, like, right? It's like a torch, you're leading people out. And we have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It means, like, people who are not getting opportunities, who truly feel stuck in life. And of course we have this Ten of Cups in reverse as well. So yeah, people, and also with the Seven of Wands in reverse, people who feel truly stuck, people who feel like they cannot fight for themselves, fight for their rights, fight for their dreams. You are that light. You are that, I would say, savior. I would say it. You are that savior for those people. People who are experiencing the worst in their life. You are that angel, I would say, that who comes and makes everything better. And you're not like, oh, you're coming like somebody's going through financial problems or something like that. God forbid, I hope nobody is. But if somebody is there going through some financial problem, it's not like you're gonna come and be like, okay, this is all the money that I have, you use it, you do whatever you want. No, you are going to do something better. Pile 2, you're not gonna give that. If you want to give that person money, you'll do that. But then what you're going to do basically is that you're going to make that person realize that those financial problems that they're facing is something that they can overcome. You will make that person realize and believe in their own strength. So that's why I'm saying you're going to do something more than just giving them money. Giving them money is like, okay, they can spend it and then that's it. No, you will be like, you have the power to make money. You will make that person realize that. You will list out all their qualities and everything, and you might even just sit with them, have a long discussion just to figure out a way out of that financial problem that they're in. You might be like, okay, you can start a business. Okay, you can do this. You give them all sorts of possibilities. So that once again, they're able to take control of their life rather than just thinking that, oh, I cannot do anything or I'm incapable of doing anything. People who have that mindset where they are kind of consumed with self-doubt, you are the best person to talk to. And they know that. And that's why a lot of people just call you every time they're going through some bout of anxiety, whether they're stressed about something. People don't call you so that you will give them money or you're gonna, physically help them out. You go a step further, I would say, because when you help a person emotionally, Pile 2, I feel like that is much better than, like, it's just my opinion. You can disagree with it if you want, but it's just my opinion that if you're helping a person out emotionally, like in terms of, like, psychologically, you're helping them out by making them realize their true potential, their strengths, you're giving them a lot more than just, helping them out in some physical way, like giving them money or something like that. Because it's all about the mind, the mind is like really strong. So you kind of make it happen that, yeah, you make people kind of take back that control, and they're like, okay, you make people feel that yes, things are possible for them, that yes, change can happen, things can turn around. You give them that possibility. And it's not like you're giving them false hope. No way. You are not somebody who's going to do that. You truly believe that that person is capable of doing so much, and you truly believe that whatever a person is going through, they have the power to overcome it. It might take a long time, yes, but they eventually will be able to overcome that problem. So you're all about making people realize their strength. You're all about setting people free. You want to make sure that nobody's like tied down in any way, shape, or form. If somebody is struggling, they're facing a challenge, some roadblock, some obstacle, you'll be there to help them out. So that is when you help people out, when they need it most. And of course, that kind of automatically makes people love you, and it's so easy to do that because people are like, this person's always there for us. Pile 2 is always there. They never refuse to help us. They never say or do anything that kind of makes us feel bad, no matter what we are going through. They never make fun of us. They never do that. They in turn kind of help us come out of that problem. So in a way, when people are looking for a solution, because that's what a person actually needs, like, sure, they want to talk, they want that moral support, but if somebody's going through a problem, they want a solution for it, Pile 2. And you special person, Pile 2, you give them that solution. You will sit with them. You will talk and talk. And at that point, when when you're like in that mindset where you're like, okay, I'm here to help this person and I'm not leaving until I help this person to the best of my abilities, then time ceases to exist for you. You're like, you will be sitting there with that person for hours and hours. You won't care whether the sun has gone down or how late it is. You're like, no, I'm not leaving until I've helped this person. So you see how genuine you are being to that person. So of course, automatically that person is going to kind of take notice of that, and they are going to understand just how true and honest and pure you are. And because of that sincerity that you show to people, because of the purity that you bring to the table, pile 2, people find it so incredibly easy to love you, very easy to love you. And you are a person of possibilities. I feel like you are such a smart and intelligent person, pile 2. You will see possibility where there's not. It's like, for you, the word impossible doesn't exist. It just doesn't. And if it does exist, you're like, no, if it's impossible, then it's the universe is doing. The universe wants it to be impossible, right? But other than that, there is nothing that is impossible. So because we have this Page of Wands coming up for you. So, and of course we have the Death card also as well, which talks about transformation and everything. So no matter what problem, whether you're going through a problem, whether somebody else is going through a problem, finding a solution, oh boy, you will unearth everything if you have to find a solution for that problem, because you know that there will be a solution. There will be something that can be done. Defeat, loss, failure is something that you refuse to accept until you've tried everything. Even beyond that, even beyond everything, you've utilized every single solution, you've tried every single thing, and if it's still not working out, you're like, it's very difficult for you, next to impossible, for you to give up on something, to accept defeat, to accept failure. You are just not that person, pile 2. And when people see that, not only do they fall in love with you, like do they love you or anything, but they are truly inspired by you. They truly want to be like you. They're like, we want to be like pile 2. We want to be so strong and so capable that we are able to find a solution to everything. They see your dedication to their cause, their problems. They see that you're truly doing your best, whatever it may be. You are truly doing your best to make something happen for those people. And when they see that sincerity shining through, who wouldn't love you, pile 2? Tell me that. Who wouldn't? Dedication, loyalty, sincerity, honesty, like that is what is important to people when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to loving somebody. That is what they look for. That is what they want. And you have all of that and so much more. And with this 9 of Pentacles coming through for you, pile 2, I'm kind of getting this message that you are also like very attractive. Like in terms of appearance, you're a very attractive person. People just cannot help but be drawn to your looks. And that's another reason why, like, normally when it comes to relationships or being with someone, attraction, proximity, like these things are important, no matter what people say. I mean, it's the harsh truth of this world that people do go for looks, and people do, that's the first thing that you see is a person's face, right? It's how they appear to you. You understand their personality and everything later on when you're spending time with them, if you get a chance to spend time with them. But that first thing that you see is a person's appearance. So that is something and like I said, like, you are a very attractive person, very good looking, very easy on the eyes. People want to be around you. People just want to kind of because they're drawn to you, because you're so attractive. They want to know more. They're like, is this person as beautiful on the outside as they're on the, is that person as beautiful on the inside as they're outside? Yeah, you are a very attractive person, and that is another quality that you possess that makes people kind of really appreciate you. And makes it really easy to love you. And then we have this emperor here. Like I was saying, you help people take that control back of their lives, whatever control they think they've lost, you kind of make them realize and help them with a change in perspective that yes, they have that control over their lives. They can do whatever it is that they want, especially people who've endured a significant loss, who have kind of been through some tough circumstances. And that's the whole thing. When a person goes through some difficult times, it's truly when they feel as if they have no control over what's happening. They shouldn't even try to control things, because that's not going to work, and they shouldn't have dreams they should be pursuing or anything like that. People truly feel hopeless after when they're dealing with all these things. But when you come along, pile 2, you're just like, no, you need to take that control back. You tend to be a little bossy as well, but like bossy in like a good way. Like you have those leadership skills. So especially people who, like I'm saying, who are feeling defeated, who are feeling like they don't know anything, going through imposter syndrome or something like that, or they think that, they just feel lost. You become that leader for them. You become that guide for them. You kind of, start helping them out of that situation. And so that's why I'm saying you have like really good leadership skills, and people also kind of don't mind listening to you or doing whatever it is that you tell them, because they understand and they truly believe that whatever it is that you're saying, whatever it is that you're trying to do is for them, like it's the best you can do for them. So people really do look up to you, and they respect your opinion, they respect your actions, whatever it is, your decisions, whatever they may be. People truly cherish those things. And especially if you're making some sort of decision regarding those people, like if you're making a decision for them, if they have given you the power to do that, then you will do what is best for them, and they know that. They're like, if pile 2 is making decisions for me, then this is something that I must accept, because they will never do me wrong. They will never kind of take advantage of me in any way. They will never break my trust. And so people don't mind taking orders from you. People truly see you as a good person. And if you are, and of course with the Emperor card here, it's like boss energy, So this tells me that if you are a business owner, you have your own business, you have a couple of, or whether it's a big business, small business, doesn't matter. Like if you have people working for you, they love working for you, pile 2. They truly feel seen and respected. Like above all, they feel respected by you, and that's like they want to keep working for you. They want to keep doing better and more for you. You truly make people want to kind of touch upon their loyalty and kind of bring that to the table. Like people want that because they want to keep you. They don't want to let you go. All right. So let's see what else we have. We have relaxation. Stop your world from spinning by partaking in well-deserved moments of relaxation. I mean, that's of course. When you're freeing people from all the stress and all the problems, of course they're gonna feel relaxed. Because somewhere, like I'm saying, I was using the word savior and the word angel and everything for you. What happens when a person rescues another person? They feel relaxed, right? They feel that, all my problems are going to go away. Things are going to start getting better now. Your arrival in a person's life is a signal of that particular energy, that things are going to start getting better. So a person will automatically start feeling relaxed. So of course they're going to love you. We have a cleansing. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. I mean, it's so obvious, pile 2. So obvious. Oh, love. Steadfast embrace of the heart flows through and from you at all times for all time. Wow. I mean, when you're bringing so much love to the table, when you are loving each and every person you come across, especially people who feel defeated, who feel like, there's nobody who's going to love them. You love those people. You love everybody. And people feel that love. They really don't think that you are just you're faking it, or you're just pretending to love them or something like that, or you're lying about how much you love them. No, your love is genuine, and whenever you're giving out that love, pile 2, people can feel it. People can feel how honest it is. People can feel how true it is. And of course, that's what they want, right? A person wants to feel loved. They want to feel like they're important and that they're worthy of somebody's time and attention. And you give them that, pile 2. That's why they love you so easily. They don't even think, like, they're not even making conscious effort to love you. It just comes so naturally, so smoothly, that next thing they know, you are so important to them, and they hold a special place for you in their heart. Wow, I mean, of course they would. I mean, you are like this super amazing person. And then we have this cleansing card coming up for you. Like I was saying, you get rid of all that negative energy that surrounds a person. You bring your light and you shine so bright, to that whatever darkness a person is going through, whatever negative beliefs and thoughts that a person is going through, it just goes away. You come and you cleanse it all until a person is left with nothing but hope and like positivity. Right? So yeah, this is all I have for you. Pile 2, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why you're so easy to love. All right, we have 7 of Swords. Okay, we're starting with secrets. Interesting. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. King of Wands. The Hermit. Knight of Coins. 9 of Wands in reverse. And 7 of Wands. Okay. Pile 3. Why are you so easy to love? You're a secret keeper. People trust you. It's very easy to trust you, pile 3. And it's not like you gain people's trust and you take advantage of that. No way. People find it really easy to trust you because they know and they understand. Like, it just comes off. This is a vibe you give off, that people can trust you and trust you with their deepest secrets, and they do that. They know that if they tell you something, it's gonna remain between you and them. Like, no third person is ever, and I mean ever, going to know what it is that you two talked about. So in a way, people love that. And another thing that I'm seeing, because 7 of Swords talks about working underground or working like in the shadows or in the background and not coming to the forefront. So another thing that people love about you and find it very like the reason why they find it so easy to love you is because one thing is that you're a very down-to-earth person, because we have like the 2 of Pentacles coming up, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming up for you, and the Hermit energy, which is like the card that is ruled by the sign of Virgo, which is an earth sign. So you're a very down-to-earth person. If you're doing something, pile 3, you're not going to show off about it. You're not going to go online and highlight it for the whole world to see. You might do that, like if it is important for your work, whatever it is that you're doing, you might have to do that, but you're not going to be doing it with the intention to show off or to to bring a person down or to make someone feel bad. You will never have that intention whenever it is that you're trying to do something. And I feel like most of the times you really don't even talk about what it is that you're doing, because you don't want the other person to feel bad. You don't want them to kind of compare themselves to you. So you kind of really care about a person's feeling. I'm not saying that you are a people pleaser, but it's like you are considerate. You're a very considerate person, pile 3, that you care about what other people think, and you want to make them happy. You want to do the best you can do for them. You never want the other person to feel bad or envious of you in any way. You don't want to kind of belittle the other person or make them feel insecure or unworthy in your presence, because you are a very special person, pile 3. Not only are you very attractive, like in terms of your appearance, your physical appearance, not only are you really attractive, but you possess like multiple talents, and a lot of times you don't talk about those talents. You don't talk about the skills that you have. You I feel like you're somebody who knows a lot of things. With the Two of Pentacles here, you know, you juggle so many different skills, so many different talents, that if you start listing them all out, the other person will feel as if, you know, they're good for nothing. So, and you understand that somewhere, you know, that people might get envious of you. And it's not like that you're hiding stuff from them because you don't want them to give you the evil eye or something. If that is the case, sure, that's one thing. But the main reason you kind of don't talk about the things that you do is because you don't want the other person to feel bad. You know, you don't want the other person to feel as if, you know, they're not good enough or they're not talented enough. So very down to earth, very considerate a person, pile 3. And people see that, you know, they see your gentle soul, they see how beautiful and sweet and amazing you are, how genuine you are, that you know, they just can't help but, you know, love you. And with this 8 of Swords coming up for you, pile 3, I am getting this message that people, when they see you or when they're around you, they forget everything else. And I don't want to take this in a negative way, but you have this power to bewitch people. You have this power to ensnare them, to really bring them to you. People are just drawn to you. And when they're drawn to you, they're just drawn specifically to you, you know. Then there's no second or third person out there that can garner their attention. It's just you. So you really do kind of have that magnetic energy towards you, that magnetic aura, which just attracts people, and people just can't find it they can't find it in themselves to kind of, you know, walk away from you. You are such a beautiful energy, and of course this kind of energy is rare, you know. People who are so charismatic, who are so charming, like they're not common, right, in this world. How many people do you know that if you're drawn to them, you're just drawn solely to them, you forget everybody else, and everybody seems insignificant around them? How many people do you know like that? I don't know. I mean, I hardly know anybody like that. So that's your energy, you know. Everybody pales in comparison when it comes to you. So that energy alone is enough for people to kind of love you, pile 3. And of course, when it's happening at such a basic level where it's just your energy, you're just talking to a person and that person is falling for you, you can understand how easy it is. So far, I feel like your pile is like the easiest to love. And because that energy is coming from deep within, you're not making any efforts whatsoever to make people love you. You're just you. You're just talking to them. You're just standing there, minding your own business. And people are kind of, you know, just feeling so attracted to you that they want to come and talk to you. Like, look at with this Knight of Coins. At a romantic level, people find it so easy to love you. Like, they just want to be in a relationship with you. Any relationship, they'll take it. You are not ready to be in a romantic relationship with them, they're happy being friends. They're like, okay, let's just be friends. But they want that relationship with you. They want to have a reason. They want to have a chance to talk to you, to kind of communicate with you as much as they possibly can, because they love what they see. They love the energy that they're around, which is like your energy, pile 3. And of course, like, so you also get like a lot of people who are interested in you. They just want to either be your friend or they want to be in a relationship with you. And if you're somebody who's like, no, I have nobody who's interested in me, then those people are keeping it a secret. They're not telling you that they truly want to kind of, because people sometimes don't do that, you know. They don't tell the other person how they truly feel about them, because maybe their own pride is kind of stopping them, their own ego is preventing them from coming up to you and kind of telling you how they truly feel. Sometimes it's a fear of rejection. They feel like, you know, you're going to say no, you're not going to accept them. Or it could also be that, you know, they have their own insecurities and everything. They might think that, oh, I'm so out of pile 3's league that they won't even give me the time of day. I shouldn't bother. I'm nowhere close to them, not worthy of them in any way. So people might have like all sorts of you know, fears and insecurities or reasons to not confess, but that doesn't mean that they don't feel for you, pile 3. So yeah, because this Knight of coins is like, bringing in an offering, bringing in a proposal, some opportunity. So that is what is there. People are just truly focused on you, and they just want to be with you in any way that they can be. All right. And then with this Hermit card here, your light, pile 3. Your light is another reason why people love you so much. It's so bright. It's the light, like amidst the darkness, amidst the chaos, amidst the storm, when a person is going through so much, like they're facing the worst challenges of their life. They are perpetually in darkness, like, metaphorically, psychologically. They are feeling that they're surrounded by darkness. They're feeling like, it's a, they're feeling like, they're going through some sort of like transformation. It's a dark night of the soul kind of a energy. You are the light. You are that ray of hope, and that realization that things are going to get better, that things are eventually going to be okay, that whatever it is that they're going through, it's just a phase and it's not permanent. You bring your light and you guide people out of the darkness. You bring people out of the darkness, pile 3. And sometimes, even if you are not actively doing that, you're not making efforts to kind of make that person realize that things are going to get better. Like I'm saying, it's just your energy that a person is going to be drawn to, like that cliche example of like the moth to a flame. So that's the whole thing. As long as, a person follows your light, they're able to come out of that darkness. You are everything that is good in this world, pile 3. And because of that, you give that hope to people that things are going to get better. Because when people are, like I'm saying, you're so pure and so charismatic and so charming, so down to earth, like all the virtues that a person requires, or all the virtues basically, I feel like you possess them. You are so kind and loving, honest. You respect a person's privacy. You respect their secrets. No judgment whatsoever, whether you agree with their opinion, whether you don't agree with their opinion. You're not going to judge them. You understand people, so considerate of their feelings. And so, of course, when you are everything that is good, so obviously, and if a person is surrounded by some challenges, some dark energy, when you come into the picture, it's like some good is coming through, right? So automatically they're going to latch on to you. They're going to hold on to you, and they'll be like, no, I want to hold on to this. Pile 3 is the only good thing that is there. They're the only positive that is there. And I want to hold on to them for as long as I possibly can, because they know that as long as they're holding on to you, as long as you're loving them and that they're loving you, they'll be able to overcome anything. We have this King of Wands coming up, 7 of Wands. They'll be able to overcome any challenge that is presented to them, that the universe throws at them. They'll emerge victorious. You make people feel victorious, pile 3. And of course they're going to, it's so easy for them to love you, because like I'm saying, you're everything good. Everything that is good in this world is you, pile 3. Wow. So beautiful. And with this King of Wands, this tells me that a lot of people seek inspiration from you. And I feel like people love to tell you stuff. I already talked about you being a very good secret keeper, and people kind of sharing their secrets with you, whatever those secrets are, good or bad. They love sharing those with you. But it's not just secrets. People love telling you everything. Everything. And they love your opinion. They love knowing your opinion on everything. Whether it's something trivial, whether it's something important, it doesn't matter. People just want your opinion. You would notice that a lot of probably your friends, they call you. For example, if your friend is just an example, if your friend is going out on a date or something, that friend of yours is going to call you and be like, okay, help me decide what to wear. And that person's only, like, that friend of yours is only going to call you. They're not going to call all the other people in the group, your group of friends. They're not going to call the others. They're only going to call you and be like, okay, you give me your opinion. You tell me, what should I wear? How should this thing go? whether you like the person or not that they're going out with, your opinion matters a lot to people. And if something new happens in a person's life, first thing they'll do is like they'll call you. They'll be like, no, pile 3 needs to know. So people just tell you everything, and they love knowing your opinion. Like, they just love it. Even if you don't want to give your opinion and you're like, okay, it's none of my business, I have nothing to say on this, they're like, no, say something. Tell us whether you like the person or not, whether you like what we're wearing or what we're doing or not. Do you agree with our decisions or not? People truly value your words. They truly value your actions and your opinions, your thoughts, your beliefs, whatever it is that you kind of think. They value that, they respect it, and they want to be around this energy as much as possible, because somewhere people know that your morals and your ethics, they're like so strong that and they kind of align with the good that is there in this world. They align with the justice system, all of those things. So that's why your opinion becomes like really important to people. And then we have this 9 of Wands in reverse and 2 of Pentacles. Another thing that I feel like people really love about you, pile 3, is your hardworking personality. You're a very hardworking person, even if you are encountering, and also your determination, not just your hard work, but your determination, your tenacity, your ability to just push forward no matter what. That's another reason why people find it so easy to love you. And pile 3, you are such a person that no matter what you're dealing with, whether you are dealing with facing a challenge, facing some of your own personal things, you're going through something personal, even then, even if you feel like you are tired, you don't have the energy to do anything, if you know that there are things that need to be done, you'll do it. You are not going to make excuses for yourself. I feel like you never do that. You never make excuses for yourself. You will do your best to kind of get the job done, no matter how you feel. You will do your best to show up for the people who need you, no matter what. And I feel like sometimes when you're dealing with your own issues, people are going to come up to you and they're going to start talking about their issues with you. I feel like probably this is something you've been doing for a really long time, or maybe you've just gotten better at it over the years. Maybe this is something that comes naturally to you. But you will be able to kind of juggle both these things, like juggle your own issues as well as another person's problems. And because you're like, no, this person is coming to me, of course they need my help. It's not like that, oh, I'm going through my own problems, I don't have time to deal with other people. You are not that person. You will successfully juggle both of those things. And there are times when you push aside your problems and focus on the other person's problems and kind of help them come out of those challenges, overcome those challenges. You are that person. You are that strong of an individual. I don't know how you do it, but that requires serious strength. Pile 3, that requires some serious strength. All right. So let's see what else we have. We have happiness. If happiness is what you want, then happy you shall be. I mean, of course. Courage. Courage is a strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. This 9 of Wands in reverse. This 2 of Pentacles right above it. 7 of Wands. Oh my God, this is intense. We have beauty. I told you, you're a very attractive person. When beauty is felt from within, your gorgeousness will glow. Pile 3. Very attractive person. I told you, it's very easy to love you. When people are drawn to you, they're drawn solely to you. Then they'll forget about everybody else. You're that. And obviously, your physical appearance will be playing a role. And if not, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, that just is like so beautiful and so attractive that a person just can't help but be drawn to you, and they cannot help but consider you to be incredibly beautiful, because the thing is that your beauty is shining from within. So no matter how you look on the outside, I'm pretty sure you are very attractive anyway, but if you think you're not, no matter how you look on the outside, that inner beauty, when it's so strong that it just comes out, and people just see that. People cannot help but see that. And your inner beauty, I feel like, just has no flaws whatsoever, even if you think, this is your opinion, Pile 3, that if you think that you're not as attractive on the outside as, I'm saying that you are. So if that is the case, just telling you that people do consider you to be incredibly beautiful, incredibly good looking. And I do see that you are beautiful on the outside as well as inside. But if you are like, nope, I'm not, I'm average looking, then know that you're exceptionally beautiful on the inside, that it just comes out. It just comes out and people see that, right? And like I was saying with the courage, a card here, you just don't give up. You are like, if you are ready to help a person out, you're going to do whatever it takes to help that person out. And no matter what it is, and that's what I'm saying, when people are going through like the worst of the situations in their life, you come through as that light. You are like, because probably somewhere you understand that is exactly what the person needs. When a person is going through such a difficult time, they need a hope, they need light. So probably that is what you decided to be for the people. And because of those things, like because of your light, and how easy it is for people to be happy in your presence, of course people are going to so easily fall for you and love you so much. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why you're so easy to love. So we have a 7 of Pentacles for you. 7 of Cups in reverse. These two cards, oh my gosh, I want to tell you already what they mean, but I can't. I'm not going to. We have 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. 7 of Cups. Again, this one was in reverse and now it's like upright. And we have the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Pile 4. So like I was saying, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and 7 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups in reverse. What I'm seeing for you, Pile 4, is that when people love you, they love only you. Nobody else. It's like nobody else is like worthy of their attention anymore. It's just you. And when people love you, they love you so strongly, Pile 4, that they're willing to wait for you. They're like, we'll wait for Pile 4, but we will only be with Pile 4. Whether it's friendship, whether it's a romantic relationship, partnership, whatever it is, people only want to be with you. And with this 7 of Pentacles here, this tells me that one of the reasons why it's so easy to love you is because you are so patient. You're a very patient individual. Pile 4, it's downright uncanny to the point it's like, I'm like, how can a person be this impatient? Like, this is what I'm actually thinking about you at this point. I'm not gonna lie. But this is exactly what I'm thinking, that how can Pile 4 be so patient? And you know that patience is something that people really value. They really wish for. They wish for people to be more patient with them, to be more understanding. And that's one of the reasons why it's so easy to love you, because you're so patient with other people. You don't lose your temper quickly. You don't lose your patience quickly. You are never in a rush to make things happen. Like when you want something to happen, you will put effort into it. But the thing is that if it requires the other person, the help of another person, you're patient with that person. You're never going to go and yell at the other person and be like, why haven't you finished the work yet? Why is it taking you so long to do something? You understand everybody has their own thing going on, everybody works at their own pace, so you are very gentle, very kind, and very loving towards people. Pile 4 is not just your immediate family or your immediate group of friends. No, it's everybody that you come across. You're very patient with them and very accepting of them. We have this 10 of Pentacles coming through for you. You're very accepting of them. You treat them as if, you know, they're your family. You give them that value, and you make people feel worthy of your time and attention. So that's why you know, people find it so easy to love you, because they're like, yeah, because people feel that love from you, you know. So it's very easy for them to give that love to you as well, you know, for them to love you. Very easy for them. They're like, if Pile 4 loves us so much, then of course we are going to love them. It's like a no-brainer for them. They're like, Pile 4 has done so much for us. They listen to us. They are patient with us and never tell us to kind of, you know, hurry up, or they're never short with us in any way. They're just so kind and forgiving. You're a very forgiving individual, Pile 4. That's why, you know, people feel so blessed to be in your presence. They feel blessed, like that's the word I'm using because it just came to me, that they feel truly blessed to be in your presence, because forgiveness, tolerance, patience, these are qualities that have become truly rare. As the time passes, it has become truly rare for someone to be patient with you, someone to tolerate your mistakes, or, you know, deal or accept your flaws. It's hard and it's rare, but you have those qualities within you, Pile 4, and probably you are the rarest pile out of all 4 that I've read so far. I feel like this pile might have the least amount of people, or, you know, no matter who watches this, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, this pile might have the least amount of people, because that's how rare you people are. Yeah, that's one of like your patience, your down to earth personality, your forgiving nature. And you're not forgiving to the point of being dumb. You're not forgiving to the point where people are taking advantage of you. So don't feel that way about yourself, Pile 4, where you're like, okay, people are taking advantage of me because I forgive them and everything. No, if people are taking advantage of you, Pile 4, it's nothing to do with you. You are not dumb or anything like that. You're not stupid. You're actually strong for forgiving people. And if they're taking advantage of you, then it's on them, because they just don't realize the blessing that they're getting in terms of your forgiveness. They don't realize that. So don't blame yourselves. Don't feel bad about yourself, because it's not your fault that other people just refuse to kind of get better. They refuse to kind of change after they apologize to you, after they make those empty promises that they're going to change and they don't. Don't blame yourselves for it, a Pile 4, all right? So, and on the other hand, with this High Priestess card coming up, now this is the card of, like, you know, psychic abilities. This is a card that talks about, you know, hidden things. And those things can be entities of other realms as well, other planes as well. So this tells me that Pile 4, it's not just the people of this world, of this physical plane, that find it very easy to love you, but it's the entities, the spirits, and all the other, like the angels and everything. Even they find it very easy to love you. The beings that we cannot see, the beings that people don't have access to, I feel like even those beings, like the angels, some spirits, your ancestors, like all of those, that energy, those people also, like if you call them people, those entities as well, they find it so easy to love you. And somewhere, like, I got drawn to this cat, like this cat over here, and also we have this bunny coming up. So I feel like even animals are drawn to you. It's very easy for animals to love you as well. Every time you go out, you come across an animal, whether it's a bird, whether it's a cat, dog, a stray, or, you know, a pet, whoever you come across, the animal is always going to be drawn to you. And specifically, like I was saying, I was drawn to the cat first. So I feel like in terms of cats, whether you're a cat person or not, a pile 4, cats are always drawn to you. They love you. Just animals, spirits, all the energies, all the entities, they love you. We have this a wheel of fortune coming up. You see the circle. Now circle is like, when the circle comes up, it's like a very holistic thing. And we have 10 of pentacles coming up. We have wheel of fortune coming up, which is also the number 10. So number 10 means everything. The number 10 means you have it all. Right? That's why I'm saying that everybody finds it very easy to love you. Very easy. You're charming, you're nice, you're kind, you're gentle, you're loving, and you're that way with everybody. It's like so deep and so strong in terms of your personality, pile 4, these traits, that it comes out. You're not partial to anybody. If you're loving one person in a particular way, you're gonna love everybody in that particular way. You're not gonna be like, oh, this is my best friend, I'm gonna love this person more, and I'm not gonna love the other person, or I'm not gonna love the other people as much. No way, you are not going to do that. And the thing is that something is so unique about your love, pile 4, that, like I'm saying, when you're like, okay, I'm gonna love my best friend and I'm gonna love the other people, it's like the other people don't feel as if, everybody feels special when they're loved by you. Even when you're giving the same amount of love, the same kind of love to everybody, pile 4, they tend to feel special. They are like, pile 4 loves us, and they truly feel that you love them. It's not just like, oh, pile 4 loves everybody, it doesn't matter. No way. People truly value your love, pile 4. And they try to give that same love back to you. But like I'm saying, since you people are so rare, it's not, not everybody can love the way you love. It's just not possible, because this energy is truly rare. That's the vibe I'm getting. If this ends up having the most views, I don't know about that, but in my opinion, I feel like your energy is like a truly rare. And we have this Queen of Cups, and I'm drawn to this heart as well. I don't know why I'm drawn to this heart, but I feel like maybe you truly value people's heart and you truly treasure them. You take care of people's hearts in terms of healing, in terms of loving. If somebody's trusting you with their heart, pile 4, they can rest assured that you are going to take care of it. That's something everybody loves you. We have the 7 of Cups coming up. Look at how all these flowers are kind of turned in the direction of this person, this whoever. I don't know if it's a fairy or not. Doesn't look like a fairy, but anyway, whoever this girl is, all the flowers are kind of just focused on this girl, like they're pointed in this direction, right? So it's the same thing here. Everybody's just focused on you. The angels, the humans, the animals, the spirits, everybody, whoever you believe in, whoever you consider that, okay, yeah, these beings exist, these don't, whatever your belief system is, pile 4, that energy is drawn to you. That energy loves you. And that energy wants to be around you as much as possible. That energy, those beings, they want to love you in the way that you love them. Because maybe you're also somebody who's a very dedicated, you kind of, like, for example, if you believe that, okay, we're talking about like all these different entities here, right? One of those entities happens to be your ancestors, right? So the reason why your ancestors love you, pile 4, is because you also give them that attention. You give them the time. You make sure to do your practices, whatever it is. You make sure to kind of give attention to them as well. You send some prayers for them. You do some rituals for them, or maybe you do some charity in their name. You dedicate some charity to them. They're like, okay, I'm doing this for my ancestors. So you also kind of give that value to them. If you're doing this in terms of your angels, you believe that, okay, yeah, there are angels. So you kind of do the necessary rituals or practices. You pray as much as you can, whatever your prayer is. You do that because you are giving that time and attention to that energy as well. So automatically you're drawing that energy to you. That energy wants to kind of help you out, bless you in any way that it can, because they're like, pile 4 is giving time to us. They are remembering us. They know that we are there and they're not ignoring us. So of course, when you're not ignoring them, how can that energy ignore you? So yeah, I feel like you're really protected. And you guys can see here, pile 4, with this high priestess, you guys can see this woman. She has this veil thing over her head, right? Like this, a veil. So this kind of tells me that you are divinely protected. Not only do the people around you feel protected of you, they're very protective of you. Pile 4, they get really scared if they haven't heard from you for a really long time. If you don't text them immediately or after a few minutes, people start to get worried. It's not just your family and friends, it's anybody. Like I'm saying, everybody loves you. So if they're trying to talk to you and you're not responding, they immediately start worrying because they're that protective of you. They want you to be safe. They want you to be okay. It's the same thing with the other supernatural cosmic entities as well, that they are protecting you. They're taking care of you. So you are protected. Pile 4, you are divinely protected. You are physically protected. Like in this world, you have people who want to protect you. You're spiritually protected. I feel like, yeah. And I feel like, and also because considering the high priestess is talks about things that are hidden, I feel like you are also this hidden gem. That's why I'm saying that you are the rare pile, because you are hidden. The universe only sends people like you to some special cases, people who are going through something special, or people who have done something really good in their life, and you are sent to them like as a gift from the universe. So you are this blessing, you are this beautiful gem of a person who is like incredibly rare to come across. And of course, rare things are precious things. You being uniquely you, a pile 4, people are going to love you because they're like, there's nobody else like pile 4. Pile 4 is like one of a kind. There is no replacement for them. Like they cannot even imagine a replacement for them. Like that's how special you are, pile 4. And everybody loves things like, rare things. I would say you're limited edition, if that's the word that, you understand. You are that limited edition energy. So, people are going to love you because once they get to know you, once they get to kind of have that experience with you, experience of your energy, that's it. There's no going back. Then it's the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's only you. It's 7 of Cups here. Everybody's just focused on you, nobody else. And we have this 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We have this the Lovers in reverse as well. So both the number 6 cards are in reverse. So what this tells me is that, because the number 6 talks about harmony, pile 4. So what this tells me is that you are also you're beautiful, you're different. You might consider yourself to be an outcast. You might consider yourself to be the odd one out, because that's exactly who you are, and not in a bad case, not in a bad sense, pile 4. You are the odd one out because you are so beautifully you. Like I'm saying, you're unique, different, and you'll always be that way. So don't try to fit in. You just can't fit in. It just won't be possible for you, because like I'm saying, when something is rare, it's just one, it's different. And so you can expect yourself to fit in. When you possess this kind of energy, when you realize how rare you truly are, pile 4, you can't expect to fit in. You can't expect to be like everybody else. So if people are, treating you like you're different, it's because you are. And like, I want you to be proud of yourselves for that, rather than feeling bad about it, because the universe has made you like that. The universe has made you to be this rare, special blessing that only a few people will get, Like, everybody gets blessings, but not everybody is able to value those blessings, right, pile 4? It's the same thing. You are that kind of a blessing, which is like rare. And rare in the sense that few people will kind of, truly understand how precious you are. And those who do, they're going to love you. because sometimes people don't understand the different things. They're afraid of it. But once they truly get to know you, there's no fear. And it's just you. And they love you. All right, we have meditation. Meditation will transport you to a place of bliss and at any desired time of the day. I told you, you take care, you pay attention to all those other energies out there. You give them that time. You set a time aside for those energies, and you're like, no, I have to pay tribute to my ancestors. I need to talk to my angels. I need to meditate and, talk to the universe, give that time. I want to be grateful to all the energies that are there for me. So, of course, yeah. And then we have manifestation. Okay, turn desires into reality by activating the power of manifestation. I feel like you are the manifestation of people's desires, Pile 4. Like I'm saying, you're truly rare. And whenever things manifest at a grand level for anybody, that is also rare, right? No matter how much manifestation content people make, I feel like manifestation sometimes it works for people, sure, at a given time, but it works every time for maybe like a few people. I mean, that's just what I think. You can disagree, feel free to do that, but I feel like you are the manifestation of people's desires. Whatever they want in a person, Pile 4, you are it. And we have rejuvenation. Rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit with a fresh and renewed approach to life. You are the odd one out. We were talking here, you are the odd one out, but like I'm saying, since you're the odd one out, you bring that fresh perspective to the table. You're not like everybody else. You don't think like everybody else, and you're never going to. So if you're trying to do that, Pile 4, don't do it. Don't. You're meant to be different because you're meant to bring something new to the table. You're meant to be this different perspective, this new, fresh perspective, a trailblazer. You're meant to be your own thing. You're meant to do your own thing, all right? So yeah, this is all I have for you, Pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.